Okay, so I just got back to the States from my most recent trip to Poland, and I made a totally rookie mistake. Last time I went to Poland, I got there and I realized I had taken the keys to the lawnmower, that the zero turn that we have that takes care of the property. And so my brother was unable to mow the lawn, and I called a few guys to come and mow it, and that didn't work out. And so the place is pretty shaggy right now. That being said, there are other yards around the area that are higher than ours. So look at all that amazing goodness. It's starting to empty out. And guess what I'm doing today? I am pushing metal out of the building to take to the scrapyard again. So many people have said, oh, you could use that trash chute. You could hook up a trash chute. But I got something better. It's called a fire escape. So somebody previously cut a giant swath of the material that makes up the fire escape out because kids were climbing on it. And so now there's nothing blocking the door. I can just push things out as I see fit. As time goes by, the amount of just loose random metal laying around is getting slimmer and slimmer because the stuff that pays me to get rid of it is so much more palatable than the stuff that I have to pay to get rid of. So, but yeah, so I think I've pretty much got the bulk of all of the random loose metal laying around on the second floor, believe it or not. So the rest is pretty much landfill, recycling, just that kind of stuff. Today I'm going up on the third floor. I'm gonna clean out a room that is an eyesore. It's a hard thing to look at. So why don't you come with me, let's go check it out. I think I've maybe mentioned it before, and a few people have asked in the comments, what's the property tax on this place? And I think the city kind of figures it as a liability, which it definitely is. So it's, it's a rural community. It's $1,200 a year, and that comes in two payments of a little over $600. One that is due in June and one that's due in August. So part of the reason that I'm doing this metal today is the June payment is coming up, and keeping, with the motto here that the building provides, anything that's metal that doesn't look like it can be useful for me in the renovation is going to go to help raise funds for the taxes on the building. And I've got two bathrooms here. I've been putting all these old vintage toilets and sinks here in one place. There's a pink one there. Two bathrooms. This one is kind of, I would say, cleared out. There's a really old air compressor there. A bunch of mirrors with mounting brackets on them there. This one, it's cleared out to the point where you can actually walk in here. So, yeah, not a lot of metal in here that I can harvest, but the room next to it, that is something else. Let's go over there. There's no direct route over to it, so here we go. Let's go in and see what we got. Whoa, that is a lot of metal. Sadly, it is the very light HVAC stuff, which takes up way more room than it's worth in its weight. But the reason I'm doing it is kind of threefold. One is that I can raise for the taxes. Two, I'm getting it cleared out. And three, it's paying me to get it cleared out. So I'll take it. And now it's just a matter of basically a whole afternoon of walking back and forth from this pile to that fire escape door and throwing stuff out. So yeah, let's get to it. So there's some brand new aluminum doors there, and I'm always really excited to find those because I took a bunch of used ones to the scrapyard on my trailer, and I was shocked. I think I had 20, 30 doors on there, and it was like $300 in aluminum. And I guess aluminum pays way better than your standard scrap metal. So the thing about these though is that they're brand new. So I'm wondering if they have more value. I think they're like mobile home doors. So let me see if I can get them out and we'll take a look at them. Okay, there they are. That was not easy to get out, but they're brand new aluminum storm doors with screens in them. So one of them has a box on the end of it with all the hardware, I guess the handle and stuff as well. That's not broken, it's just that plastic they put on when it's new. But yeah, it's got the trim, and I think my strategy is gonna be, I'll take them downstairs and take some photographs of them, and I'll put them on Facebook Marketplace. And if they're desirable, somebody will snap them up for cheap, more than I get for scrap. But if not, they go on the aluminum pile because I don't have a use for them. Okay, so I started pulling random metal out of the bathroom there. I got the process started, pulled the doors out, and I'm looking down at that end of the building, and I'm thinking, I remember it was like several weeks that we spent, and we took a lot of stuff down to the second floor, and what a great feeling it was to get like a lot of this just cleared out. That's from decades of leaky roof. But yeah, so this whole area is pretty much cleared out. It's like to a place where I can work on it now. So I just remember what a great feeling that was. We put all the toilets and sinks and that stuff over here. And just now, as I was walking out of that bathroom, I was looking at all this HVAC stuff. And I've talked about this so many times on the channel. This is extremely bulky. It's lightweight. It won't bring a bunch of money. But at the same time, the problem is that it takes up so much space, just exactly that. So I called about 4 HVAC companies. And I said, do you want this? And they all said, nobody uses this kind of stuff anymore. So I guess they've moved on for it and they don't have a use for it. It's sad because if you go to like a Home Depot or Ace True Value, like that's gonna cost $15 or $12 or something just for one piece. And there's so much of it here. But the problem is, the times that something like this would come in handy is so few and far between. They don't want to store it. And it's like the old style stuff and just nobody wants it. And as sad as it is, I think I could spend my time a little better clearing all this out right now and then move into the bathroom. So I'm going to do a little bit of a pivot. And basically all of that and all of that can go. Just be thrown out the fire escape. The good thing is that it's all kind of boxed up, which makes it super easy to carry down. If you guys remember, there was a sidecar bike that I found, and it was buried in the middle of this stuff. So I think somebody had hidden it, wanting to come back later for it and never came back for it. So that gives me a little hope that maybe I can find something else that was hidden somewhere deep in the middle of it. So we'll see. The strategy that I've settled on for this is that if it looks kind of complicated, like it's got 2 or 3 walls to it, That kind of stuff I'll probably save. I think they call it double wall, triple wall, that kind of thing. Maybe that would do okay in the auction. Certainly it's going to probably bring more than what I'd get for in scrap value. All of this stuff, this random just folded sheet metal, this is the stuff I'm going to throw out. So, and there is a bunch of it. So I need to get busy. Okay, so I don't need a bunch of cardboard if it rains or blowing away to the neighbors and stuff. So I just bring it to the door and dump it out. The stairs have, for the most part, been cut away. Kind of scary standing out here, so forgive me if my footage is not super epic. Okay, so I don't want to bore you guys with this video of me walking back and forth, but let me give you a little peek of where we're at right now. My plan is to just be throwing stuff out all day today and all day tomorrow, and not only, I guess, will it help me with my tax bill, but it's going to go a long way toward clearing this place out. Almost had an accident. Well, slowly getting there, and I just found two interesting things within a few seconds. So this was kind of buried. I have no idea. It looks like a raft or something. So I'm going to pull that out. But check this out. So this is, I guess, some kind of pipe or conduit or something went through. And that's how thick it is. That's over 3 inches thick. Look at that. That's just the hardwood floor here. So all of that floor, all the way that way, all the way that way. Hundreds and hundreds of feet long. And it's all that thick material, which is incredible. Incredible. The Mattoon building that we looked at the other day had 2x6 tongue and groove underlayment under the hardwood flooring. But that, I don't know if that's 4 inches or 3 inches. That could be 2 pieces of 2x, like 2x hardwood and then 2x underlayment. But it is really thick. So, and I can't wait to someday when it's all emptied out and cleaned, mop this floor and see what it looks like. I bet it looks amazing. This could be something interesting, or it could be a complete dud. I'm not sure what it is. It's got some instructions with it. Inflatable item. Yeah, it's inflatable. What? I guess it's a mattress. I don't know. Comes with a patch kit here. Is it a raft? Whoa. It's a vintage. That's kind of cool. Check out the graphics on that, buddy. It's a rowboat. What? Or no, it's not a rowboat. I thought it was a rowboat because it had these little eye things, but they're actually handles for carrying. And it's not dry rotted. It's like in brand new condition. So, wow. Wow, this building never fails to surprise. Picked it up off the floor just to kind of protect it from splinters and stuff. But Caravelle K85 Sevi Lore. This thing, the graphics on this are so awesome that I bet it would be awesome just to inflate it and use it as a decoration in the room. It's got cotton rope on it. Man. Okay, enough of that. I got dirty metal to get back to carrying. I was just thinking to myself, man, I wish I had some oars for that boat. You need some 1970s plastic oars for a boat that you found? The building provides. The building provides. So that pile is getting pretty impressive. Okay, so it's like a multi-stage process. I'm just moving. So that's starting to actually look a lot more cleaned out as well. But they're just boxes and boxes and boxes stacked up. And so I'm just staging it here, loading it on the cart, and walking it down. So. And one of my goals for this trip is to have this entire space 100% cleaned out. It's one of the things that helps me keep moving is picking small chunks and getting them 100% cleared out. So I wish this was a channel where I could just like make gigantic progress and throw a bunch of money at something, but that's not what this is. So that being said, this is definitely going to be a win. I'm going to make a complete video about showing the before, the process, and the after in this area. One less area on my mind. I got here last night at like midnight, came into town after like 30 hours with layovers and all that stuff. And I thought, man, I'm gonna take advantage of every minute I got. I'm gonna go there and put a full day's work in. And after 7 or 8 hours of carrying metal and throwing it out, I'm pretty beat. I am dragging and I'm getting diminishing returns. So, but the big benefit is it's gone. The place is getting emptier and emptier and emptier as we go. So someday I'm gonna be walking around making these videos and it's not gonna look like that in the background. It will all be cleaned out. This video is to be continued. I'm gonna spend probably another day or two just throwing metal out as much as I possibly can. We'll see if we can get up to 600 bucks. So, all right, to be continued. Thanks guys, talk to you soon.